We at PlayStation are happy to announce The Last of Us Complete Edition, which includes The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2 for $100.
What? What? If they can be lazy, then so can I. The Last of Us? Yeah, I sure hope it's the last of them. Oh my goodness, does Naughty Dog just make it so easy? So if you haven't heard the news, which almost snuck by me by the way, I heard it from a meme. And then I had to go digging. I was like, wait a minute, why isn't my feed telling me about this right now? But in case you haven't heard, Naughty Dog is releasing The Last of Us again. Complete Edition. What do you mean, Complete Edition? So you telling me that Part 3 is not coming? Is there no Part 3, which I guess they've been hinting at? But who cares about that? They're releasing the same game again! Are you kidding me? So, for anyone who's new here, first off, welcome. You will learn very quickly with me. I have been shitting on Naughty Dog for a long time. Every single year, actually. You can see the growth. And I called this stuff out from the very beginning. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Literally, the year that I got married, The Last of Us remake is such a cash grab. Went my version of viral. And then Naughty Dog released The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, and that one did pretty decently. And now, here we are again, with The Last of Us Complete Edition. Naughty Dog cannot stop milking this franchise, or Sony can't stop milking this franchise. Introducing The Last of Us Complete Collector's Edition, featuring a beautiful steelbook case, American Dreams Comics #1 and #4, with new cover art and a set of 4 lithographic art prints. Who fucking cares? Pre-order exclusively through Direct PlayStation so they can get all the max profit for this. So, they are re-releasing The Last of Us Part 1 Remake and The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered in this bundle. Let's see how much they're gonna charge us for, how old is this game? Super old. Let's see. Ooh. $110, ladies and gentlemen, and that's for, oh my goodness, The Last of Us Part 1 is not worth that anymore, just saying. So we already went through what is actually in the game. First off, they're calling this the Complete Edition. Here's something you need to learn about that really quick. First off, there's no multiplayer. There's no, whatever the multiplayer mode was called in The Last of Us. Just like it wasn't in The Last of Us Part 1 Remake, they scrapped the multiplayer completely. Remember that multiplayer game they were supposed to release that was exclusively The Last of Us? And they scrapped that immediately. Yeah, because it would have involved work, and Naughty Dog is not going to start working anytime soon. Although, this might be their last hurrah when it comes to The Last of Us, re-releasing the same assets and same games, and doing literally the bare fucking minimum. Reason I say that is because, hey, you know how a lot of people would come on my channel and say, oh, you're wrong about this, I'm excited for this, yada yada yada. I'm not the only one anymore. The Last of Us Complete Edition is here. For someone. And it ain't fucking me. I haven't even played the fucking second one and I don't want this piece of shit. But literally, I'm not the only one anymore that's calling out this crap. Like, everyone complains that Skyrim keeps getting re-released and that Kingdom Hearts keeps getting re-released. Now here comes The Last of Us doing the same fucking thing, dude! And here's the reason we think this is happening. Because The Last of Us Season 2, the TV show, not to get fucking confusing, is coming out very soon, I think. I haven't followed the TV show. I heard it's good, but if you played the game, you know what it is. Like, what's the point? And that's why they're releasing this. This is their last hurrah release to get hyped for the show. Yeah, with the Season 2 debut, which honestly, I might watch the Season 2 debut just because I'm curious how they're actually going to do this. But at this point, if you haven't played the Last of Us games, I don't think you are going to play them. Like, why would you buy this Complete Edition? Especially paying $110 for a game that was made back in 2013. And here you go, I have the timeline right here. Ever since The Last of Us, this is all Naughty Dog has done. The Last of Us, The Last of Us Left Behind, The Last of Us Remastered. You guys remember that? Because I remember calling out the fucking remake, like, you can play this on the PS4. I bet you can play the remake on PS5. Then The Last of Us Part 2 finally came out. And then The Last of Us Part 1, the remake bullshit that I called out. And then The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered call out. Look at that. A brand new game and then a remake and a remaster, and now we're having a bundle to put those two together when you could just go buy the two games right now on the PlayStation Store. Who is this for? I'll tell you who it's for. People who will not let Naughty Dog just basically take their wallets. At this point, this is just you with Naughty Dog. Here you go. Just take it. I don't want it anymore. Inflation? What's that? Recession? Never heard of it. Recess these nuts, am I right? I gotta play as Abby. But like I said in the beginning, I'm happy I'm not the only one that's calling out this crap. So if we go ahead and go to the comments, this is my favorite one. This is Ultralord. And I really wish they edited it, obviously. But, Sheen, this is the 7th week in a row you've shown Ultralord in class. And then another one right here. Neil, one of these games you've released 3 times. The other you have released 4 times. It's time to actually make another game. Just like Rockstar not making GTA 6 or taking forever to do that. They're not going to do it until they'll get yelled at. Here you go. Good morning, sunshine. It's time to milk it. I just can't believe this. I can't believe this, and I'm so happy. Been calling this out for 3 fucking years, and y'all are finally fucking seeing it. What happened to Naughty Dog? Seriously, it's just like what happened with Rockstar. Like, oh, we got GTA 5, then we got Red Dead 2, and it's been a decade. It's been 11, 12 years since we gotten that. Naughty Dog has only released The Last of Us, I believe. Hang on. It still remembers me when I searched this last time. Here we go. We had The Last of Us in 2013, then The Last of Us Left Behind, then Uncharted. They released an Uncharted. So after The Last of Us came out, they released 2 Uncharted games, then Part 2, then the Part 1 remake, and now then the Part 2 re-release, then the Part 2 remaster, now the Complete Edition, and apparently they have Intergalactic coming out as well, which, from what I've heard, nobody's excited for that game. Out of the 6 games that I mentioned, 4 of them are fucking Last of Us games. 2 of them are fucking remakes. Oh, we're not even counting The Last of Us Part 1 remastered for the PlayStation 4. So 7 games, 5 games are Last of Us. Are you fucking kidding me? Why? When I saw this announcement in my Discord, I literally had a giant smile. Because I'm gonna be honest, I hate lazy developers. I hate corporate greed. I hate all that shit. So when the fact that I heard that they're doing this because The Last of Us Season 2 is coming out, I thought this was the funniest shit ever. And I don't care what any Naughty Dog fanboy says in the comments. There is no justifying buying this. There's no reason to buy this. Does the Steelbook look cool? I will admit, the Steelbook case looks amazing. I love the design of Ellie on that case. But it's not worth it. You're paying $110 for 2 games you already own, by the way. If you're a Last of Us fan, you already have these 2 games. You probably have different versions of them too, you fucking Naughty Dog slut. But you're getting the Steelbook with the physical case, which is good because shockingly, not everyone does that. You get the Left Behind DLC, which I'm fairly certain is $5 ever since it came out. You get the American Dream comics, which whatever those are. You get 4 illographic art prints, which do honestly look good, not gonna lie. And then a thank you letter from Neil Druckmann. Yeah, thank you for buying it so many times. I haven't worked in 5 years, guys. This is amazing. You are paying for my retirement, and I'm not even retired yet. How do you defend this? Can I genuinely ask you a question? How do you defend something like this? It's the same game. It's the remake of The Last of Us Part 1, which you should have bought 2 years ago. It's the remaster of The Last of Us Part 2, which you should have bought a year ago, or just have the original, because all it did was include a roguelike mode, which, whoa. You know what people really want? The multiplayer mode that was supposed to happen, that never fucking happened. But there's nothing on here that makes this worth $110. I could see you selling it for maybe $80 or $70, like a normal fucking price. Oh, but it's 2 games, Juby. You get 2 games? Yeah, and the Master Chief Collection for Halo was $60, and that had 4 fucking games. Then it got ODST, then it got Reach. As for like an extra $10, you got both those games. It's greed. It is fucking greed. It's greed and it's laziness, and you will never fucking convince me otherwise. I will keep going after Naughty Hog. I will keep going after Naughty Dog till they stop doing this shit. We aren't even certain if The Last of Us Part 3 is actually going to happen. And they're calling this the complete edition. This is either one thing, A, they don't care what they call it because you're going to buy it regardless, or B, they're going to make a part 3, then they can start the whole cycle again, because The Last of Us is a money printing machine, just like GTA. They released... The first game is phenomenal, 10 out of 10. Seriously, one of the best games I've ever played. If you haven't played the original, absolutely play it. Unfortunately, you can only get the remake now, which is a graphical update, but barely. So you would have to play that. And then part 2... I heard reviews, I saw gameplay, I didn't play it personally, but I know enough about it. I was like, yeah, this looks horrible. The story was atrocious. Then the remaster of Part 1, which I don't know why you would have bought that. It was 9 months after it first came out, but because it was the last PlayStation 3 game, they remastered it for PlayStation 4. Remastered. They ported it over. Don't let them fucking trick you. And then the fucking Last of Us Part 2 came out, and then the Last of Us Part 1 remake, which was their excuse to get it on PC. Cool, I wasn't paying $70 for a fucking remake or upgraded graphics, or my favorite term to use, reuse assets. They did nothing. They did nothing. You are never going to convince me they did anything. Then The Last of Us Part 2 remaster. My brother in Christ. It's only been 4 years and it was in the same console generation. But it was their excuse to put it on PC. But it has to be a remaster. Added a game mode. That could have been a free update. I understand buying it on PC. I do. I'm not a total hypocrite. I understand if you do not have a PlayStation and you want to experience these games you would get them on PC and you would get them for full price, because I can't be too much of a hypocrite when it comes to that, as I bought Spider-Man 2 on PC and I bought both the Spider-Man games on PC, and those were old games by the time they went over here. I'll admit. But if you're on a PlayStation, there is no fucking reason. This game should just start coming with your PlayStation at this point. It's the Wii Sports of Sony right now. And the complete edition, like I said, the steelbook and the artwork looks cool, but it's not worth $110. And like I said, thankfully, it seems like not everybody, it seems like a lot of people are not against this. And I am so thankful that people are against all of this, dude. These comments are amazing. That's one big pile of shit. Should just say one big pile of cash grab. But, or which franchise is milked more? People were saying The Last of Us because we haven't had a Skyrim update in a while. Don't worry, Todd Howard's probably looking right now. He's like, oh, I think I can get away with one. Feels like laziness, honestly. Are they just going to live off remasters now? Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Naughty Dog hasn't done anything. Like, this is crazy to me, dude. How many times are you gonna sell this game? Been selling it from 2010? Right here. Bought this too many times. The single PS5 editions are good enough. If you bought your own copies of these games, there is no reason to have this complete edition. They're just trying to sell you the steelbook. And have you noticed that that's all it comes with? It's just steelbook artwork and a thank you letter for $110? That's not worth it to any fucking fan, dude. How many times are y'all gonna release the same 2 games? Incomplete without factions. That's what it's called, the multiplayer mode. Dog, why is this shit $99? You sold this game like 10 different times already. So that's what I'm saying. Like, the games are not the reason for the price tag. The cover and the artwork apparently is. Introducing the same games you've already bought 2 to 4 times already. Pre-order now. Seriously, dude. I'm gonna wait for the limited edition. They're gonna run out of vocabs eventually, guys. Don't worry, they're almost done. Milk it! Milk it! Drop the prices. I agree. This should have been a free upgrade in my personal opinion. Maybe $30, but not worth it at all. But yeah, I guess we're still continuing our yearly tradition of shitting on Naughty Dog, which honestly I had a blast doing, and I hope you did too. Now that people are finally 3 years later seeing how much of a cash grab the Last of Us franchise has suddenly become. To all the people who are actually genuine fans of this franchise, I'm sorry, but it seems like this franchise is done and we're ending with part 2, which I'm kind of shocked. But if this doesn't sell well enough or the TV show doesn't do as good, you can bet your ass they're gonna drag Neil Druckmann back in here and be like, make a part 3, we need some money. We need more money, give me money, recession's coming. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to shit on it. This is ridiculous now, and for all the people who come at me in the comments defending them, you're not offending me at all. You can just keep eating the boot, I really don't care, but you're the reason that these companies are doing the dumb shit like this. These remasters, these battle passes, just like I said in my Nintendo video. You are the reason that Nintendo is trying what they're doing, and now Sony's trying to do this. So, keep consuming. Maybe one day you guys will lead us to a video game crash, which at this point I'm hoping for. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please go ahead and hit that like button and please subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and we are almost there, actually. Thank you guys once again for watching, and I will see you all next week.